Hi, thanks so much for joining me again today for another December daily process video. So for today I've got day 20 for you. I'm super excited to get really close to the end of my album, so I'm decided to do 25 days. So let's get started. For day 20, I am going to be scrapping about 10 things we're grateful for. So I asked my partner to write 10 things that he's grateful for, and that's what I am going to scrap about today. So for today, I am using a 3x8 page protector rather than a full-size one, and I got that from Alliedwood's store. And you have to actually buy it separately. It didn't come with with the main December daily kit or anything like that. I pulled out a kind of a blank journaling card, so a white cardstock, and then I'm using this stamp set which says December Gratitude, and that is from the December daily storytelling class. So you get that for free if you enroll in Alliedwood's December daily storytelling class. I got this actually from last year, but I believe you can get the same one this year as well if you enroll in her class. I also put an enamel dot, which I got from the Hip Kit Club's November kit from last year, so the scrapbook kit. And I also pulled out the stamp set, which is the number stamps. So I got this set from, I think, when I went traveling a couple months ago. We were in Japan, so I went to just a shopping centre, and I saw this stamp set, which looks really cool. So it's essentially a rubber stamp. It goes from 0 to 9. And I really like the size of it. It's actually it's a bit bigger than what you normally get in a kind of a clear stamp set. So, and I'm using the ink, which is called, I believe, Olympia from Alliedwood's as well. So it's her crafter's ink. And I am essentially stamping number 1 to 10 using that ink color. And I quite like, I'm kind of going one side by kind of random kind of pattern really. So I go 1 on the left and then 2 on the right, and I'm just gonna go bits and scattering trying to make it a bit more random rather than having it all kind of consistent. Now, since this is the first time I've used this stamp set, I decided to prep it a little bit using my eraser, just kind of rubbing along the surface just so that the stamp itself takes a little bit more ink. Otherwise, sometimes it just it doesn't really take on the ink, and it has a kind of blotty, kind of not consistent kind of image. And so I'm just kind of stamping all number 1 to 10 there. As you can see, I didn't leave that as much room as I was kind of hoping at the bottom, but that's absolutely fine. We tend to just, I'm happy to kind of making it look a little bit more kind of unintentional, I guess. It's kind of, yeah. So, and now I am going to, I added the pen paper just along the bottom there, and the pen paper along the bottom, so I forgot to say earlier, I added that, and that was from the Felicity Jane November kit. Now, the next thing I'm going to do here is I'm going to add I'm supposed to be adding number 20, but I did add number 22 instead, and off camera I actually will have to remove that number 22. I got this wooden number 22 here, which is from the last year or the year before December daily kit, and for some reason I thought it was day 22, even though I pulled out number 20 for the chipboard. The white chipboard was number 20, and the wooden one was number 22. For some reason, my brain just kind of going, over the place or something. And I thought, oh, okay, I'll use this one. But what I will end up, which you will actually see in the on the close-up, is that I will decide to use the white chipboard, which you saw, which came in the you saw earlier, which came in the Alliedwood's main December daily kit. What I'm doing here is I'm essentially heat embossing the number 22. I will not end up using this, but and just in case you're interested in seeing the process, what I was actually going to do. So I used the sticky embossing powder. So it's I think it's called, I think, sticky heat or something like that, sticky heat emboss powder. You can get it from Stampin' Up, I believe. I got this one from my local scrapbooking store years ago. It doesn't work as well anymore, and I need to get a new one. But I was using it anyway, and the purpose of using it is that when you heat emboss, so you use first a mark on the surface, and then you put this sticky powder on, and then you heat it up. Once it's melted, it becomes really sticky, and then you can put glitter. You add glitter on top, and then you can heat that up again, and it should stick relatively well onto your surface. Now, what I did behind the scene is I asked my partner to write, using his own kind of handwriting, to write the 10 things he was grateful for. And now I'm just sticking down that number 22 down. And the frame itself, the green frame, as you can see there, it's actually from the Hip Kit Club's November scrapbook kit. And the pen paper that said Jingle All the Way is actually from December Daily main kit from this year. I've also pulled out this Avery index tab, which is from, well, actually I got it from my local, I actually got it from my local office work, I think. Yeah, I got it ages ago. I don't think they sell them anymore in Australia, so I believe to actually get them in Australia, you actually have to order from Amazon, or Ali's store has it. For some of you in the US, you can probably get it from Amazon. That's relatively cheap. And so I pull that out, and then I'm stamping using this stamp set, which is, I think it's from the 2014 December Daily kit. So we didn't get the stamp set this year or last year, and this one actually came with the kit 2 years ago. And so I stamped the word "remember this," and on the back it says thankful for you. And so I'm just sticking that down, and that is it. So I'm just putting that into the pocket, and that's it, you guys. So here's some close up. I hope you enjoyed this video. As I said before, I decided to use a chipboard instead, largely because I used them wrong. The wooden one was a wrong date. Here's some close up. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give a thumbs up so I know that you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again tomorrow. Bye!